Hey you guys, Desmond here.
And LaCresha.
And welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to discuss Drag Race Mexico Season 1, Episode 10, The Makeover. I believe this is the 10th episode. Yeah, because next week will be 11, then 12. Yeah, so 10. So, what did we think of this episode this week?
It was a good episode.
Good episode. Mexico's made some choices, especially when it comes to Christian, because some of those wins, and Christian's grown on me over the season, because I wasn't Christian's biggest fan. Now I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But even as a fan, I'm like, now
you still question some of those wins.
Christian should have like 3 maybe, and this week should not have been one of them. But we'll talk about it. We will talk about it, okay? But before we do, want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to our goal of 500 subscribers. We've gained over 20 subscribers in the last month, so we thank y'all so much. Join the family, hit the bell notification so you never miss any of our content. Now, let's get into it. So, we start off the episode after saying goodbye to our sweet lady Carol. They read her message. They wiped it off. They erased
her message.
They erased her message. They were sitting down and they were just talking about, finally making top 4. Then they congratulated Christian on her 4th win at the time. And she was like, oh, thank you. But I love how Regina was in the messenger. Okay, that's enough. No more wins. Stop it. And even Matraka said it later in this episode. Stop winning. Shit. Now, I wouldn't say anything if she deserved all 5 of her wins. I'd be like, okay, but yeah, she deserved them. I'm not saying she don't deserve them. I just felt like there was more qualifying candidates for wins. And plus, it'll make it seem like more of an even fight going into the finale, because now it's very clear who's winning.
Right.
Like, I'm not mad at it. I love Christian, but like, y'all made it very clear. Like, nobody is even close, except for maybe Matraka, who has 3 wins.
Right.
Both Regina and Gallo, after this episode, I believe only has 1 each.
Yes.
So it's just like, hey, we could have distributed some of those out, especially in the weeks where they played in Regina's face. Just saying. Anyway, so they come into the workroom. They're talking about top 4. The alarm goes off. Lolita gives the room mail this week. She enters the workroom, and there's no mini challenge this week. I done got spoiled, I'm like, I like some mini challenges. That's one of the things I missed from U.S. Drag Race. Side note, you know how they released the extended episodes of season 15 on Paramount Plus?
Mm-hmm.
When you get some time, go watch it. Because after watching season 15, I'm like, it was an okay season. But after my rewatch, those extra 15 to 20 minutes, when I tell you, I feel like I was watching it all over again for the first time. I really love Amethyst now. I am a huge Amethyst fan. I am a huge fan of, I was already a huge fan of Jackson, Robin, Fierce, but like just seeing just more of them. Now, granted, I still don't feel like we got to know Robin Fierce, but she had that wall up, so she wasn't going to let us know anyway. But I will
still got that wall up.
So I will say this, for those who have Paramount Plus, rewatch season 15 because it went from an okay season to a great season to me. The storylines made more sense. The lip syncs were extended. Oh. And I'm just like, the pieces they cut out of each lip sync, I'm like, come on, y'all really could have left that in.
Especially in our faces.
Especially the Lollapalooza. Oh. I know we'll get back to Mexico here in a second, but at least we're still in the same country. Hold on. The Spice and Lucy LaDuca lip sync, how we thought Spice won that?
Right.
Well, with the extended cut, Lucy
mopped the floor.
I don't want to say she mopped, but she picked up a broom. She picked it up. She didn't do nothing with it, but she picked it up.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so I encourage you if you have the time. I know you're hella busy, but if you ever get the time to rewatch season 15, I promise you it's a whole new experience.
Look, once I get a hang of lesson planning, I'll be all right because then I'll just can focus on homework.
Yeah, and then all these new shows that are coming up. But anyway,
Yeah.
back to Mexico. No mini challenge, but we do holler for Valentina to enter the room. And when Valentina enters the room, she is followed by these four gorgeous human beings from
Four gorgeous
Mexico,
human
Colombia, Chile, and Venezuela. They are Drag Race super fans from around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Well, from the Latin American countries. But still. And we're finding out that it's a makeover challenge. So, out of the four that you see there, is there a particular person you would have wanted to work with?
Colombia.
Colombia? Let me see. Oh, yeah. For me, I would have wanted to work with Chile, but then when I would have found out he don't want to shave his beard, I would be like, hand me Mexico. And I'm sitting there, and he didn't go into detail, but he was like, I can't shave because of work. And I'm like, what do you do for work that you can't shave?
That part.
I'm like, are you a model or something? Even models can shave.
Right.
I think.
And it's not
well,
like
hold
it's
on.
not going to
if
take you
he
3
is a
weeks to
model,
grow that
I
back.
believe there are some contracts that'll be like, you can't change your physical appearance from what we signed you as.
Right.
But that's only if he's a model. So, yeah, that kind of threw me off when he said he can't shave. I'm like, huh? And I'm like,
He was
okay.
like, he's being a diva.
I'm finna say that's an extra challenge, but as we saw, Christian did handle it. Did a great job with that. But yeah, I would have liked either Chile or Mexico. So, to determine who gets which partner, they're going to pull names out of a bag. And since Christian won last week, Christian gets to pull first. So, after all the queens come through and pull their bags, we find out their pairings. I think they all got paired up pretty good. Like, especially once they sat down and started talking to their partners, I'm like, oh yeah, everybody is with who they need to be with.
Exactly.
Who they need to be
because
with.
the person I wanted to get Colombia got Colombia.
So we're gonna go straight to the main stage and talk about these makeovers. So up first we have the beautiful.
Gosh, you're talking about it and it's popping up on Reddit.
What is
the extended cuts?
We are joined this week on the main stage by our beautiful host, Valentina and Lolita Banana.
The auntie.
So as
I have a theory.
I'm going to ask this question: Who did you like the best?
So I have a theory.
Uh-huh.
I saw it. I was looking at them today, and I said, you know what? They look like two aunties.
Mm-hmm.
They look like Lolita is, you got Valentina, who is the always been rich auntie.
The bougie
She's
auntie,
the bougie rich auntie. Mm-hmm. And then you've got Lolita, who's I just got rich within like the last 5 or 6 years and I don't quite know how to dress right.
I've always looked at Valentina as the rich Tia, the one that was bougie. And then I've always looked at Lolita as the fun one. Like, that's the auntie you're gonna call if you want to go party. Like, she's the one she's the one you call if you went to a pasture party and the police had to come and you're in jail. You call that auntie. You don't call her. You call Auntie Lolita. Please come get me and do not tell my mama. And she wouldn't. She would take it to the grave. No, don't call Auntie Valentina, no, because she gonna call your mama. She gonna call and tell your mama. But yeah,
Tia Valentina.
Who had your favorite look out of the two this week? You tried to weasel out of it. I seen you.
No, I said it. I opened with it. I like Tia Valentina.
I agree. I like Valentina's look better, but Lolita is wearing my favorite color. It's just the bottom of the dress is weird for me. Like, waist up, great. But waist down, I'm like, okay.
I don't like
Okay.
the top.
Huh?
I don't like the top.
Oh, see, I don't like the bottom.
Yeah. No, porque because she's got your favorite color on. That's all good and gravy. But then she just looks square.
Yeah.
There's no shape.
I like the top half. It's the bottom half that kind of.
I don't like the bottom half either. But
Oh, okay. We're just a hater. We are joined by. I'm so sick of the hateration in this
not
room.
hater.
The hateration.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, Lolita won with me one time.
Hater. Anyway,
No.
our guest judge, Laura Carmine, who she was really sweet. She didn't say much, but she was really sweet. I liked her. She looked like she was having a good time. So, the category for this week is Miss Drag Latin America.
Mm-hmm.
Up first, we have Gala and Dali Varo.
Dalevero.
This was stunning. This
Yes.
was everything.
I love those outfits.
I love how they matched without matching.
Yes.
I thought the walk was down. I thought the makeup was good. It was hard to get a front shot of both of them the way they were doing it, so I got two of them from both angles. But I thought Galavado really shined here. I thought the makeover was done good. It checked every box for me. What did you think of this look?
You see, they were like, we want Dolly back. Dolly, you come to season 2.
That part. But what did you think of these looks here?
Look, Dolly was gorgeous.
Yes.
Muscular, but gorgeous.
They all had a little in their arms. I was like, okay, y'all, I see y'all. They said, I be working on my fitness. He's my witness.
Look at my arms are trying to disappear on me. Thank goodness.
So up next we have Matraca and Maraca.
Yes. See.
I thought this was beautiful.
Right?
Like after the runaway, I'm like, how are they gonna pick a bottom two? I knew one of the bottom two. But I'm like, how are they gonna pick the other one?
That part.
But yeah, I really enjoyed her in Columbia, and I love her passing the sash over to her. And like, gorgeous.
Look, for somebody who don't sew, those were gorgeous outfits. I love the asymmetry of them. I like the symbolism in the little ponchos. Look, Columbia looks straight up like a woman.
Columbia looks great. Like the makeup, and that gives the family resemblance as well. Like that makeup, that is matraca.
Exactly. It was like, here, just borrow my face real quick. And then, like, she looks like, gosh, I can't remember that baby's name. And it sucks because she was like my favorite on España.
Which season?
The last one we watched.
Clover?
She look like Clover? No, she doesn't look like Clover. No, the one that looked like a Barbie doll.
There was one on season 2 that looked like a Barbie doll.
On season 2 then.
Jiriji?
Yes. They could be cousins.
But up next, we have Regina and Joanna Voce. This was okay. When I saw this, I'm like, oh, Regina, this is not the week to fall into the bottom. This is not the week. Like, it looks good. Like, the face, family resemblance. It's the outfit of the makeover for me. I wish it was again. I know you wanted to show off them legs, but we could have did a cute little reveal. And now knowing your dress reveal too, y'all could have did that at the end of the stage and both showed off the legs. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It gave us the cakes later, not like we didn't see them during the tucking tutorial.
I didn't get I tried getting screenshots, but nothing was YouTube friendly. Especially when Gala was doing the drawings. I'm like, yeah. I'm just not going to
We'll talk about it. We'll get there at some point in time.
Yeah.
Look, and for their first time tucking, they all did a really great job. They definitely did better than the Try Guys.
But honestly, I felt like Gala gave a good tutorial, even though she had to help pretty much every one of them. But yeah, that was a cute little moment. I completely forgot about it until you mentioned it. I have it in my notes. I'm looking at it to talk about it, even because I put no screenshots / still talk about it.
You could have put like screenshot belongs here.
I should have just got a screenshot of them like after the tutorial, like once they were coming out of the tucking room. I could have did that, but hey, coulda, shoulda, woulda. It was a fun moment though, so I'm glad you brought that up so that we could have talked about it now, because that was such a fun moment.
I thought it was sweet.
I thought it was so much fun. Like, I love seeing non-drag queens enter the world of drag. I love that's my favorite part of the makeovers. It's just the transformation and them going through everything, especially those who've never stepped in drag. Sometimes they'll get the ones be like, oh yeah, I did drag before, blah blah blah. But in this case, they have 4 people who've never done drag. Let's go.
That were mostly eager to participate.
I feel like they were all eager in their own ways.
Right.
I just felt one was just probably a little bit more shy and was probably overwhelmed by all the cameras around. Speaking of, it's now time for Christian and Gabby Perlata.
Peralta.
Stunning. Stunning. You know who Miss Chili reminded me of? She's a singer. I believe she was on Eurovision.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Gloria Estefan, but okay.
No. There's this drag queen. It's a bearded drag queen who was on, I believe it was Eurovision. And I think she won. If she didn't win, she went pretty far. She went pretty far. But yeah, that's who I saw. But this look is stunning. Like Christian and what's this baby's name? Hold on, let me go back. Christian and Gabby. I was right, Gabby. Christian and Gabby, they look great here. I feel no. They look great. I was going to say something mean, but I'm not. They look great. What did you think of their makeovers here?
I love the makeover. I wish Chile's. I think they should have switched dresses.
But also, I want to give props to Chili because those are the highest heels out of all the makeovers.
They really are.
And she was strutting, okay?
Strutting.
I was like, okay, ma'am. Now, we talked about, oh, girl, come back for season 2. You can come back too. Beard and all. I love a bearded queen, okay? Come through.
You do.
Come through. And I love how Christian was like, okay, you don't want to shave? Cool. We'll work on it. Like, we'll keep going.
Right, and then made it part of the story.
Yeah. Because, there's quite a bit bearded queens out there, and I love them all. So, yeah, I
saw a couple of them on TV today.
But, yeah, I thought this was stunning. So, we have all 4 pairs here. Who was your favorite pair?
Matraca and Maraca.
Oh, my favorite was Galavado and, what was it, Desi Vado? Was it Desi? Dali. Yeah, Dali Vado.
Gali and Dali Vado.
Gala and Dali. That was my favorite. So look, they're right next to each other. Boop. So we find out
they're wearing my 2 favorite colors.
So we find out that Christian
Blue,
is the winner.
tan, and cranberry red.
We find out that Christian is the winner this week. Woo! 5th win. Congratulations. Woo! Now, I wouldn't have given you the
Now
win.
there's some haterade.
Now, I wouldn't have given you the win. I understand why you got it. Like, you did a great job. I'm not saying you didn't. Yeah, you did good. Me, personally, I would have gave it to Galavaro.
I would have gave it to Matraca.
Yeah. But like I said, you did a great job. You were second place for me, so it's just like, okay, cool. So, we find out that the bottom 2 is Matraca and Regina Voce. Do you agree with this bottom 2?
Reason. Hell no.
By default, I'm going to say yes.
That part, though, but I was like, but there was no other choices.
like Gala was my favorite and Christian was number 2. So like it just I hated that for Matraka because she did a great job. Now
Exactly.
Rahina, I saw it. I'm like, okay, Rahina's there.
Right.
But like I had no idea. So when they say Matraka, I'm like, oh, I get it. I get it. I do. So they lip sync to Bombion Asino by Ninel Conde. I know I didn't say that right
At all.
at all, but that's okay. Let's talk about how Rahina ate this lip sync.
She did.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, Matraka, I'm gonna need you to put a little pep in it, sis, because Rahina eating you up. She eating you up. And towards the end, Matraka really stepped it up. I'm like, okay, there we go. You still got 8 up though. You still got 8 up. I'm like, damn it, are they really finna send Matraka home this close to the finale? Or were they finna play in our face and send Rahina home?
Look, either way, I was gonna be upset.
Either way, my feelings was finna be hurt. My feelings was finna be hurt. If any 4 of them would have went home today, my feelings would have been hurt.
They would have been more hurt if Matraka had went.
Like, if any 4 of them would have went home, I would have been in tears. But after the lip sync, they announced that Regina Voce was the winner of this week's lip sync.
Mm-hmm.
But also, Matraka gets to stay as well. She is also the winner of this lip sync. I do think if one person had to been chose, it would have been Regina. I felt like she really embodied that lip sync from beginning to end. But I'm so glad they both got to stay, even though 3 non-elimination episodes in a season. Cast more queens next time. I understand, they got to come from Mexico to Colombia, but let's cast some more queens next time. That's all I ask. Cast some more queens. Because if they would have cast just one more queen, we could have did the top 2 episode, and we could have had one double save, and that would have been great. And that's just with one extra queen. But hey, I don't make the rules, honey. I'm just watching the show. But they didn't do the whole "Are you team such and such" here, so I'm assuming they're going to do it at the reunion next week. But we're going to ask everybody here now. Let us know down in the comments below. Are you team Christian? Are you team Regina? Are you team Gala? Or are you team Matraka? So, who are you calling it? Who's winning, Krisha?
Who do I want to win?
Yes, who do you want to win? And you can throw in who do you think will win too.
Who do I think will win will be Christian.
I think Christian, and I think I want Christian too. Because like I said, they've done a really good job with making me fall in love with Christian. I hate that they played in Regina's and Galavaro's faces this season, to be honest. They should have more wins than the one that they have. But I think even if they did have more wins, I really think Christian's the heart of this season.
Yes.
So I think I think Christian is going to win. So they do their little dancey dance to the moon. And then the makeovers came up and danced with them. But yeah, that was a good. Next episode, go back. But yeah, I really have been enjoying Mexico, and I'm actually kind of sad it's coming to an end, even though it needs to.
Yeah, I actually have enjoyed this season. Honestly, I paid attention.
I will say this year have been good seasons of Drag Race. The only season I really didn't care for was Belgium, and that was more of a Rita Baga thing, and not the Queens.
Right.
Because I thought Sweden, I feel like it's underrated because I felt like that was a good season. It had its flaws, but it was good. And the right person won, Team Admira. But yeah, like, it just seems like all these seasons this year have been good. They played in our faces with some of the winners. And the way they display the wins, the way they distribute the wins, they're playing in our faces with that. But overall, we're getting good content. So I'm happy. But let's go ahead and wrap things up here. LaCresha, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Cresha McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you later. Bye.